Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon A-Chain, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer. I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there. Very similar to what we just saw. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At their own 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the big fella. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
Hey, man, I'm going to teach you what it is. I'm going to teach you niggas for picking my team, bro. Like, you know a nigga like the Dolphins. I'm going to teach you niggas for stop playing with the Dolphins. I'm finna put 50 on their ass. I'm finna put 50 on their ass. Watch I put 50 on their ass.
Score 14-7.
Man, I'm finna put 50 on their ass, man. They ain't my team right now. You got it. I'm finna beat their ass. Watch.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 2nd and 6. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Detroit Johnson. South Salad.
Back to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to get
Damn, you crying because I kicked the field goal? Nigga trying to win the game.
That's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Let me put my music on, man, so I won't hear you crying, man.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score, Dolphins 21, Giants 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And this will be a Giants first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the option right, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way.
Nigga, come get me. Why you let the computer come? Nigga, you play on it.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Go, Gunner! Go, Gunner! Go! Up, go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Saquon Barkley.
Stop crying, man. Stop crying. You got 21 in the first quarter. You got 21 points in the first quarter. What the fuck you crying for?
Gano for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Go ahead.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
102 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants here at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
From the 39, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. play fake here on first down. Catch made here by Campbell. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones going to change it up here. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. An audible here to get a new look. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down.
Okay, here we go.
4th down. Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this.
Timberland.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. A-Chain on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Go ahead. Cover three, kick.
In motion, Hill. First down, they go back to A-Chain. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Tua sets up to pass it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give up the middle to A-Chain. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
Kick your field goal. Kick your field goal.
Take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. Here's Tua.
I told you to kick the damn field goal, man. You don't listen, man. That's why you lose a lot of games.
And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Well, this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jones now throwing on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Giants 17.
We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. And they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. Oh, able to avoid him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's a toss left for A-Chain. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. The end result, 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Ready, shot.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Mostert looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Giants 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A first down carry for Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jalen Phillips, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter.
4th quarter, down 18.
Now from the 33.
Timberland. Rita. Detroit Johnson.
Now Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the offense moving quickly to the line.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And this is caught inside the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Jones. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Christian Wilkins able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Why shift to Cruz?
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Hustler.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger from 6 yards away. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively. To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go. 1st and goal. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They're going to run it with Barkley. Muscles him off. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they take a knee. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? And in the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time run.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey. Never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Big stack in my bag. It's like that, like big stack in my bag. Into like that, like. We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. Clown way too white to be shooting in the odds. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor, only one Scarface. I met her at a club, she twerk better when her heart break. Hey, hood, the one I wanna, everything that I can. I'm praying for a Bentley and to never go to jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Hill going to go in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 9.
20, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's A-Chain. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A-Chain on the counter. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over.
Running back wide open, trash ass.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes going to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
I'm going to show you what happened to the Dolphins when they play a good team.
Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm going to show you what happened when the Dolphins play a Super Bowl contender team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way.
What happened? Ain't nobody open, cuz? Ain't nobody open?
Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, his early struggles.
I'm going to show you what happened when the Dolphins play a Super Bowl contender team.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. Moore, the man in motion. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go play fake. Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Dolphins nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it,
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
H.A. now up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Felix Anudike-Uzomah fighting through to bring him down.
this defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. It's A-Chain on the give. And he stopped immediately there. Tua going to try and go quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
15-yard line.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
On the handoff, it's A-Chain. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully.
You ain't gonna score.
Having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
A-Chain will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flushed out right. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Washington now brings this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 48 yards. On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down.
I'm going to show you what happened when the Dolphins play a Super Bowl contender team.
Plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. Pass incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Play action. Now it's Tua. They complete it to Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Now it's A-Chain headed right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back.
You don't want that 50 ball. That's why you keep running, huh? I like that. I like that. Good strategy, coach.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Boy, what's wrong with you, boy? What is wrong with you, boy? What's wrong with you, boy?
And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This ball deep for Tony. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Don't leave him out there one-on-one no more, Rock.
As a touchdown, but incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in, tackle the ball.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And some room to maneuver.
I'm going to show you what happened when they play a Super Bowl contender team.
For this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now keep playing. Watch I put 50 on your ass.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now
That's right. That's right. Run the clock out.
But they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. Down the left sideline.
That nigga just hiked the ball and pressed square. I didn't think he'll do it. Good shit, man. That nigga just hiked the ball and tap square. You ain't even try. You ain't even go get it yourself. Just throw it up and put the controller down. Trash ass.
They're going to make a game of this in the second half. They need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, it's Washington. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
If I score here, Rock, I'm going for the 50, boy.
Set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 15. First down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I'll give him points for standing in there and making the throw, but I got to take those points away because he threw into double coverage.
Yeah, you took the pop, you're right, but that's one maybe you just take the sack.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. And most quarterbacks don't want to eat the ball. They want to try and make a play downfield. But I think your point is spot on. Take the sack. Don't force it into coverage. He was fortunate didn't get intercepted.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
First down, Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. There he goes, right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Three quarters have come and gone. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 16 inches.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
15.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
36. Dolphins.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This likely a must-have 3rd and goal.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Out.
A-chain once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for
He want to win bad, y'all. He doing onside kicks.
teams want to throw the ball.
He want to win bad.
Successfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. A big play there for KC. 56 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. A dump down to McKinnon.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Open man right side is Rice. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
20 TX.
Now Tua. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tua. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He want to win bad. He doing onside kicks, y'all.
This is a critical onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mahomes to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. His defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own. Yeah, they actually had
Why would you go for 2 right here, bro? That's dumb. That's real dumb. Why would you go for 2, bro? Why would you go for 2? You kick the extra point, you down 3. Come on, man. Now you need a touchdown if you get the ball back.
I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 37-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Mahomes going to throw it here. That is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. On the return, it's Washington. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side.